Work, as far as I was concerned, it was the only focus. I was a tenured professor at the university with all that that entails. I had the clinical piece and I was an administrator. You know, the fact of the matter is I could have stayed on, but the decision about retirement was taken away from me because Leslie had a catastrophic illness. She was in ICU in Vancouver Hospital for 6 weeks. I said I wouldn't go back to work. I envisaged looking after Leslie, and I thought she would be in a wheelchair if she was lucky, and I would be wheeling her out to the patio and pouring her tea. Our whole plan for living had to change. We hadn't even begun to think about retirement at that time. But I never paid the slightest attention to financial issues. Leslie used to come into my office at home in Halifax, and there would be a pile this high of unpaid bills. So in the end, she took over all the bill paying.
Do we want to do it yourself? No. No, we don't. To be honest, I don't totally understand how all these things work. When we saw Clay, he was very quickly able to sort of work out what our goals were and what was attainable and what wasn't.
Really, it was the first time we had considered some of these things. He inspires trust. We have a good chemistry together.
You always feel valued and listened to.
It's a bit like having a good family physician. We're very dependent on Clay and his team.
I do remember one of the first things he said to us was that we couldn't afford to get divorced. So here I am in 48 years of marriage. Thank you, Clay. Your children have sort of grown up and you realize how important it is to be close. I don't think you realize that implication.
It didn't make any sense to be living on the opposite side of the country from 3 of our 4 kids. There's no way she would have got through her illness without the support of the kids. And there's no way I would have got through it without the support of the kids. For me, that was the only decision. We had to move back to BC.
And Clay in the background, you know, sort of held our hand a bit. It's nice to know that we're now in a situation where we can relax a little and just enjoy life and enjoy each other. We've made our choices and we're happy with them. We can garden, we can golf, we can walk the dog.
We're in a new chapter of life. We've got kids and grandkids across the street, so we're very, very fortunate.